the ISA-1 Digital, the classic Focusrite Mic Pre, and simultaneous DI. Now with class-leading stereo ADC as standard.
So let's keep going on some of the new features that are in the 1.3 update, and let's look at Omnisphere and take a look at some really cool new features that are specifically cool for Omnisphere. Now, Omnisphere is our flagship instrument. It's just an incredible synth. A lot of people don't even realize how powerful it is. A lot of people don't know there's 80 oscillators in one instance of Omnisphere, and you know, a lot of synthesis power. We just added a whole new series of filters, brand new filters called the Juicy filters, and these are really nice. They have a really good sound, and we also have dual filters. So what we can do is we can take, I've got a 12 dB low pass here. Zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. And let's mix over to a bandpass filter. So now I have mix that in with the low pass, and now what I've got. And let's take the spread control, and now I can control the cutoff in the left and the right speakers separately. And so let's modulate that with an LFO. Now I've got it sweeping. Okay. Now let's take the cutoff frequency, and let's modulate that with an envelope. Okay. And here's the envelope we just assigned to it. And now we've got this. So Omnisphere has very super flexible envelopes. You can modify them all sorts of different ways and drag and drop points and that kind of stuff. But there's something brand new in 1.3 that we're really excited about. And we had some users request this, and there's no other synth that has this feature. And what it is we can now take something from Stylus RMX, like let's take this cowbell, and now we can drag that cowbell. Let's listen to that pattern again. Okay, and let's drag and drop that MIDI file on the envelope, and now we can use the cowbell to program the envelopes. Will Ferrell would be pleased. So it's really, really cool, you know, to be able to do that all in real time. Okay, so now I'm going to take the resonance back a little bit here on that one. Okay, so now if I was going to play, let's say RMX with that, let's put a little kick drum in there. Okay, and if I was going to put that this groove with it, let's say I played it in real time. Okay, hear how it's at the same tempo, but it's not locked, and it's not exactly played. That's because, like most synthesizers, when you play the arpeggiator, it's triggered off of the keys. So you can't really do a lot of rhythmic stuff in any synthesizers live because you have to hit it perfectly on the beat. So we have a new feature, another new feature that's really cool, and we have a new latch page in this version. And what we added is we added all the RMX trigger modes to Omnisphere. And so what that lets you do then is while RMX is playing, I can now play Omnisphere and it'll be perfectly in sync. That's all in real time. It's synchronizing. So that's a really cool feature. Let's take this a little further. And because we have another really cool feature called latch mode. You see these little L's here? That's something brand new in 1.3, and doesn't look like much, but it's really a cool feature because what it lets me do, let's select this patch here. Okay, it's an arpeggiated sound. And if I click on the latch button, now I can let go of my hand and it'll keep playing, and I can play individual notes, and it'll take notes away from what I played. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to add something else to this. So let's select another part. And we can select parts either with the mouse. We can also use the iPhone. So we have an iPhone app, and so I can select any of the parts in Omnisphere wirelessly from my iPhone. Okay, so let's select this patch and see what happens. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. All right, now let's go ahead and latch this guy. Okay, and let's add a Chapman stick. So select that Chapman stick there. Now I'm going to play something that's not arpeggiated, but it's in trigger mode, and it's going to quantize what I'm doing in real time. This mode the impress your girlfriend mode, because you cannot make a mistake. So that's kind of fun. And let's go ahead and let's add another part here. And let's see what this sounds like. Let's turn that up. Select another sound here. How about a combination of sounds? So you can select two because it's multi-touch. Like just this. Okay, and we'll add this. That was all one Omnisphere. I was doing that all in real time. Look at what Logic is doing. It's not doing anything. It's just sitting there. There's no MIDI notes. There's no quantizing. The transport's not even moving. So that's really powerful what you can do with these latch and trigger modes. You can really do some cool stuff. We also have, with the iPhone app, we now have Windows and OS X compatibility. So everybody can now use the iPhone app. It's available now on the App Store, and all of this will be available in the 1.3 update. There'll be a bunch of new patches also, and a VIP library, so that if you own both Omnisphere and Trillion, we're creating super sounds that use both of them, that you can only access if you have both instruments. So some pretty cool stuff coming, and all of that will be available April 20th, and it's 100% free. It's all free stuff. So check it out, and thanks a lot. Thank you.